The legacy left to the modern world by the ancient Greeks is stunning. They introduced democracy, free speech, marathon running. And Athens is where Aristotle began to get his whole act together. Nature and logic, just two of the disciplines he transformed forever. At Plato's Academy, from the age of 18, he'd kicked around ideas with the boss, who was his senior by more than 40 years. And while picking holes in Plato's thinking must have taken bottle, it helped to shape the rigour in the works of Aristotle. Travelling round the Aegean Sea, Aristotle took the chance to collect and dissect more than 500 insects, creatures, plants, observing and noting with dogged perseverance their qualities, their properties, based not just on appearance, but also other yardsticks that he chose to introduce, like bloodless animals, those that suckle, and how they reproduce, distinguishing, describing, dividing, subdividing, an application of organisation to nature in all its diversification. Aristotelian classification gave natural science a rational foundation. With his great chain of being, he laid out a detailed plan, in ascending order: rocks, plants, insects, animals, man. Stolen later by theologians who thought he was wrong to stop, as above humankind they placed angels, and then put God on the top. Yet critical thinking turned a new corner with his approach to flora and fauna. Hierarchies, groups, sorting nature in this way inspired the taxonomy that is still in use today. And one more incredible breakthrough from his work in natural science. While sorting things into categories using questions of compliance, Aristotle saw what no one had before. When seeing if a plant or creature fits in with the norm, the analysis required is logical in form. If all feathered creatures are birds, and this creature here is feathered, this creature here must be a bird. There's no doubt whatsoever. Formal logic, free of confusion. Premise 1, premise 2. By deduction, a conclusion. The syllogism, a verbal equation, a statement of proof, fit for any occasion. If every A is a B and C is an A, it follows that C must be a B. Or, to put it another way, if all men are mortal and Socrates is a man, Socrates is mortal. Deny that if you can. Building on the syllogism, Aristotle brought an entire system of logic to the world of human thought. A form of critical thinking that cannot be ignored if you want to get to grips with an argument that's flawed. Logical rules may seem obvious now, and yet we owe their creation to all those hours Aristotle spent on classification. Plus, when he saw the connection, that leap of inspiration. It could even be said of the lad who once had Plato as a tutor, his step-by-step processing helped lead to the computer.